Hey friends, it's Ann Vu here with Nothing But the Truth. Thank you for joining me today. I have my crew, Lourdes, Cindy, and Brian in the house. Now, just so y'all know, they're all friends of mine on Facebook, so please feel free to friend them. I'm sure they'll accept your request unless you look crazy. I'm just joking. Anyway, so today's topic is a good one. They say that dating and the dynamics of relationships have changed. You know, it's 2010. Things aren't like they used to be back when grandmama and grandpapa were together. And they say it's because of women. We're more independent now. We have jobs now. We don't need to depend on a man. We're not letting men be leaders, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So I just want to know, why is it that women are more independent now? Why has this change happened? I mean, I personally think that men have, to some degree, let us down, and we have no choice but to do what we got to do to take care of our own. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think?
I think that we were brought up that way. Maybe it's because, you know, our parents have been through that, like mothers or grandmothers, and they're just like, look, you know, I want you to make sure you have your stuff together, you go to school, you get it right. Don't worry about what a man has to do for you. Whatever he does for you is fine, but they prepare you for the mindset to take care of yourself in case anything happens. Even if you have children and if you're married, it's good to just like have your own, because you never know what's going to happen.
I agree. Have your own.
Mm-hmm. I have to definitely agree with you on, I have to say that I've been disappointed in the men and of today. When I look at my uncles, when I look at my father, my grandfather, they were real men. They took care of their house, they respected their wives, and encouraged their wives. Now, did they make their mistakes? Yes. But at the end of the day, nothing came in between their family. You can't mess with their wife, their children, and they took care of home. And I think for I guess you can, Brian, speak on what a man needs, you know, from a woman to feel secure in his relationship. But a woman, her security, one, in her home, and security in her man, and knowing that she can trust him fully, has been, I think, taken away. You take a woman like myself, who is very submissive when I'm in a relationship, let the man lead. You know, I'm not a talk back type of girl, but then I'm violated, I'm taken advantage of. Right. You know, and put me in a position to where I don't feel safe. I don't feel secure in my home. I don't feel like I'm taken care of. I don't feel like I'm being encouraged and things like that. So I think the men of today, they've kind of lost their way.
I agree 1000%. And before you speak, Brian, there's two things that she pointed out. Lack of respect for women. We're treated more as objects and do as I say. And, you know, just the old school way of thinking. So, Brian, what do you think? You're a man. What's going on with the men today?
I think it's more of a, you know, what came first, the chicken or the egg type of thing. I think both things are very true. I think that men have been slipping a lot, you know, whether it be, you know, not taking care of their kids, you know, not having good jobs, trying to get good jobs, taking care of our women, respecting our women. But I think there also is that dynamic of women now are more independent. So I think the grass is greener on the other side theory comes into play more often and sooner. So it's like, you know, I fall in love with you, I like you. Speaking from the woman's standpoint, you're slipping, I tell you once, slipping, I tell you twice, okay, I'm gone, because somebody else will treat me better, as opposed to our grandparents. You fall in love with the person you fall in love with, they make it work. And they keep making it work. And they keep making it work for 40, 50, 60 years. And, you know, for that long, there's not going to be a time where there's no bullshit. There's going to be. There are going to be major problems. So
yeah. Well, we could blame women all day and all night about why dating and relationships have changed. But to be honest with you, I'm not going to put up with being disrespected anymore. When I can go and get a job, when I can take care of myself and fend for myself. You know the saying in the movie, you can do bad all by yourself.
That's right.
I ain't going to let no man take me down. So men, step your game up. All I can say, step your game up.
Be a leader.
Be a leader. Yes. You say you want to be a leader, well, you're really lacking. I'm sorry. Anyway, that ends today's show. If you got offended by that statement, then you are lacking in your leadership skills, okay?
Don't be mad.
So if you're mad, you need to look in the mirror.
Not a leader.
Right. So anyway, thanks for joining today's show. I hope you'll comment. I hope you like today's show, and whatever you're thinking, speak on it. If you're a woman that is all about women's lib, tell us why. And men, if you think we're wrong, why are we wrong? Comment in the box below. I'd really love to hear your opinion on this topic. And you can also follow me at twitter.com/boozeviews. You can find me on my website at boozeviews.com, or you can find me on facebook.com/boozeviews. See you tomorrow. Looking forward to another hot topic about how you can tell if a woman's just not that into you, which I know a lot of you men need to really listen to tomorrow's topic. Please tune in. Good Lord. Thank you.
They're not gonna listen.
No.
I'm sure they'll have more stuff.